Hello everybody, I'm Chris Williams and welcome to my video blog for Saturday the 31st of July 2010. So yes, if you're a regular viewer to my video blog coming to you today from Cardiff, sometimes it comes from Pembroke Dock, other times I'm on day trips, but today it's coming from Cardiff. One of my regular themes for my video blog, it's been a campaigning video blog in recent times of course, is for rights for people with Asperger syndrome and autism. And of course I do tend to talk about the day's news as well. One element of overlap is that recently Nick Clegg, the Deputy Prime Minister here in the United Kingdom, has invited people to contact the government with laws they would like to see abolished. I would like to see the abolition of the Protection from Harassment Act 1997, mainly because, as people with Asperger syndrome and autism watching this video blog will know, if you have autism and Asperger syndrome, people who don't know about your condition can accuse you of being weird and creepy. They might say you're a freak. I was on the train earlier on, and I was looking out the window at the countryside, and I'm sure the girl sitting by the window that I was looking towards might have been thinking that I was a pervert or something, but when I allowed her to go before me and get off the train, she looked a bit perturbed by me, because I wasn't looking at her, I was looking at the countryside. But no, that's her problem. I was not looking at her. If she thinks I was looking at her, then she's a very small-minded person. But of course, with the Protection from Harassment Act, it's very easy for someone like that to go to the police and say, this man is staring at me. Of course, I know myself, I'm looking at the countryside out the window, but no, it's one person's word against another, and the police take notice more of women than they do of men. So if you've got Asperger syndrome or autism and you're accused of things, it's very easy for you to be prosecuted and very difficult for you to defend yourself, and also to communicate to your solicitor what your defence is going to be. Now, I've been reading about the formation of the Protection from Harassment Act, and the key words are that the conviction can only be put into place if the person knew or should have known what the effects of their behaviour was going to be. But of course, if you have Asperger's, but it's only diagnosed after you are charged with a crime or after you are convicted of a crime, then that means that you are effectively convicted of having Asperger's syndrome or autism, or whichever one. Of course, if you've got the diagnosis before going through the criminal justice procedure, well, if you have got the diagnosis in advance, you're very unlikely to go through the criminal justice process, because that would be an infringement of your human rights. But I do know that there are a lot of people with autism and Asperger syndrome, both diagnosed and undiagnosed, in the criminal justice system, and I campaign for them to be released and for them to receive the treatment that they deserve. Very briefly, what do you think of this accommodation? Would this be good accommodation to move into? Nice bed, but I don't fancy it myself. And of course, I know, having Asperger's myself, that it's very difficult for me to gauge the consequences of what I do. And it's possible that with my protest videos, I might have crossed the line and said things that I should not have said, and I might have caused distress for people. I'm very sorry if I have caused distress for such people. It was not intended. But of course, I have been distressed a great deal by bullying that I suffered in Cardiff University. Some might say that, no, I know that the bullies who bullied me, they say that I was not bullied by them. They might claim that I am harassing them by saying that I was bullied by them, because that's a case of, you say bully, I say harassment, sort of thing. So trying to shoot down my bully accusations by accusing me of another crime, harassment. So, time to get down and dirty with the university and see who's covered in the most dirt when the music stops, and whoever that is is in the trouble, I suppose. But I have every right to stand up for myself. I shouldn't have to be bullied for my Asperger syndrome, and indeed the university should not bully me for my Asperger syndrome, and neither should the people from the university. And indeed, I've been protesting through YouTube for justice, but I know that it's difficult for someone like me to gauge the boundaries of what is within the law and what is outside the law. So that is why I think the Protection from Harassment Act makes it difficult for someone like me to defend myself against exploitation without leading to upset for myself and other people that would be completely unintentional. Okay, thanks for watching this video blog. Do sign my petition, which you will find if you type Mr. Christoph 2000. If you enter in youtube.com/Mr. Christoph 2004, you'll find my petition on my opening screen. And I also invite you to visit musingsofchriswilliams.blogspot.com. But until next time, it's bye for now. Bye bye.